Instant Karma by Marissa Meyer. Prudence is always quick to cast judgment on the residents of her coastal town. Her dreams of karmic justice are fulfilled when, after a night out with friends, she wakes up with the sudden ability to cast instant karma on those around her. Open Mic Night at Westminster Cemetery by Mary Amato. When Lacey wakes up dead in Westminster Cemetery, final resting place of Edgar Allan Poe, she's confused and desperately wants to find out how she died. Beauty and the Beast Lost in a Book by Jennifer Donnelly. This movie tie-in begins not long after Belle's visit to the Forbidden West Wing and the Beast's subsequent apologetic gift of the castle's library, where Belle finds a book that captivates her as no other book has before. Ahsoka by E.K. Johnston. Following her experiences with the Jedi and the devastation of Order 66, Ahsoka is unsure she can be part of a larger whole ever again until she is brought into a plot to undermine the Empire. The Mysterious Disappearance of Aiden S. by David Levithan. Aiden disappeared for 6 days, then just as suddenly as he vanished, he reappears. Where has he been? The story he tells is simply impossible, but it's the story he's sticking to. When You Trap a Tiger by Tay Keller. When Lily and her family move in with her sick grandmother, a magical tiger straight out of a Korean folktale arrives, prompting Lily to unravel a secret family history. Everything Sad is Untrue by Daniel Nayeri. Iranian immigrant Khosrow attempts to tell a story to his middle school class, but what comes out is a combination of fact and myth, reminiscent of 1001 Nights, as the author attempts to look back on his life and pull reality from fiction. Ghost Hunter's Daughter by Dan Pawlacki. Claire doesn't believe in ghosts, even though her dad is a ghost hunter on TV. But then her dad disappears, and a ghost has a message for her. Her dad has been taken, and he's in grave danger. How We Got to the Moon by John Rocco. This fully illustrated book tells the stories of the 400,000 unsung heroes that allowed NASA to achieve this unparalleled accomplishment. All 13, The Incredible Cave Rescue of the Thai Boys Soccer Team by Christina Soontornvat. A unique account of the amazing Thai cave rescue told in a heart-racing You Are There style that blends suspense, science, and cultural insight. On the Horizon by Lois Lowry tells the story of people whose lives were lost or forever altered by the twin tragedies of Pearl Harbor and Hiroshima. A Time of Fear by Albert Marin is a timely examination of Red Scares in the United States, including the Rosenbergs, the Hollywood 10, and the McCarthy era. Gone to the Woods by Gary Paulson. His name is synonymous with high-stakes wilderness survival stories. Now, author Gary Paulson portrays a series of life-altering moments from his turbulent childhood as his own original survival story. When Stars Are Scattered by Victoria Jameson. Heartbreak and hope exist together in this remarkable graphic novel about growing up in a refugee camp. The Rise and Fall of Charles Lindbergh by Candace Fleming. Discover the dark side of Charles Lindbergh, one of America's most celebrated heroes and complicated men. Most Dangerous by Steve Shankin. This is the story of the 7 bloody years that transformed Daniel Ellsberg from a government insider into the most dangerous man in America, and of the storm that would follow when the secrets of the Vietnam War were finally revealed. The Radium Girls by Kate Moore. Written with a captivating voice and galloping pace, The Radium Girls illuminates the courage and tenacity of incredible women whose determination to fight back led to life-changing regulation, advanced nuclear research, and ultimately saved countless lives. The Case of the Missing Marquis by Nancy Springer. Enola must escape murderous villains, free the spoiled Marquis, and perhaps hardest of all, elude her shrewd older brother, all while collecting clues to her mother's disappearance. I Hope You're Listening by Tom Ryan. A small town erupts when a child goes missing from the neighborhood in which a still unsolved kidnapping occurred years earlier. Can Dee help solve the case, or is she doomed to repeat her past mistakes? The Only Black Girls in Town by Brandy Colbert. This is the story of Alberta and Edie, the only black girls in town, as they discover a collection of hidden journals revealing shocking secrets of the past. The Truth App by Jack Heath. The Truth App is the latest craze in the town of Kelton. It listens to everyone around you and tells you if they're lying. When the app goes viral, its teenage creator, Darlie, becomes famous overnight. But being a celebrity can be dangerous, especially when you've just exposed everyone's deepest, darkest secrets. This Light Between Us by Andrew Fukuda. A story of World War II about the unlikeliest of pen pals, a Japanese-American boy and a French-Jewish girl, as they fight to maintain hope in a time of war. The Unsung Hero of Birdsong USA by Brenda Woods tells the moving story of the friendship between a young white boy and a black World War II veteran who has recently returned to the unwelcoming Jim Crow South. Pay Attention, Carter Jones by Gary D. Schmidt. Carter Jones is astonished early one morning when he finds a real English butler, bowler hat and all, on the doorstep, one who stays to help the Jones family, which is a little bit broken. Clues to the Universe by Christina Lee. Benji and Ro, two unlikely friends, face bullying, grief, and their own differences as they piece together clues to some of the biggest questions in the universe.
Support public libraries. Like, share, and subscribe for more great videos.